Okay, so welcome everyone. We are going to talk to you tonight about the coaching opportunity, and we're going to tell you everything, all the awesome things about becoming a coach on our team, answer all your questions, and hopefully tell you some things that you don't know yet. So let's just start, and we'll go through our slides here. Just a little about me. If you don't know about me, I'm one of the founders of Team Engage. I'm a 9-star diamond coach, 3-time elite. What that means is, I'm a top coach in Beachbody. And, I'm here to help you, to mentor you, to be your upline mentor, your upline coach. I'm also a husband. I've been married for 23 years now, and I have 2 daughters that you can kind of see in that picture. They're older now, so both are going to college. One just graduated. So what else? I started as a customer, just like most of you guys. I started 5 years ago with P90X. I needed to lose weight, get off blood pressure medication. I ended up losing 40 pounds, and I went back to the doctor, and he removed me from the blood pressure medication that he just put me on. And he told me that I needed to keep doing what I was doing. So that's why I became a coach. I knew that I needed the accountability, and I also wanted the discount on Shakeology. So after being a coach for just 4 years, I was able to retire from my full-time career that I had in the IT field after 22 years. And I never thought when I signed up as a coach that Beachbody would be able to, fulfill those dreams that I had, and to, allow me to pursue my passion and to do something that I was passionate about and that I could help other people with. So it's been a real blessing for me, and not something that I never expected. And I hope it can be that for you guys as well. So my other host tonight, I'll have her introduce herself. Trish.
Yeah. Hey everybody, my name is Trisha Loftis. I am a lifetime diamond coach. I have boy-girl twins that just turned 7 a month or so ago. So I have 2 little kids. I am a full-time nurse. I work night shift, so 12-hour shifts overnight. I work in the NICU with the premature babies. I've done that for the past 6 years, and that's what I wanted to do since I was like in elementary school, was be a baby nurse, before I even knew what it was called. So I didn't become a coach because I hate my job. I love being a NICU nurse, but when, a lot of times when you work in that corporate America, you always feel like, somebody's in control of your life because they're telling you when to work, when you can have time off, when you can do this, when you can get a raise. And I just kind of always felt like there has to be like a better opportunity for me personally. And so when I followed Greg along part of his journey as a customer that wasn't really doing any of the workouts, but just seeing his journey on Facebook, finally, when I saw, his transformation, and then slowly he retired from his job and became a full-time coach. Finally, I said, maybe this is something that I could do too, because before I always told myself, oh, I'm not a, professional. I don't know how to do the coaching thing. And so it took me a while to come around to his way of thinking, but finally in August of last year, is when I became a Beachbody coach. And I am full-time or part-time / full-time. I try to make it a full-time thing because I'm like determined to, go down on the amount of nursing that I have to do so that I can increase my coaching job here. But I really did it, like I said, I was a customer under Greg, but it wasn't enough to keep me accountable to my fitness goals. And it wasn't until I realized the benefits of coaching and how coaching could really keep me accountable to my fitness goals. And we're going to talk later about what I mean by that. But becoming a coach has been what's let me be consistent with my fitness goals for the past 10, almost 11 months now. So I've lost 20 pounds, over 20 inches off my body. I've never been able to maintain any kind of fitness program before. So the coaching has been the answer to so many things for me. So I've finally been able to be this healthy role model for my kids and my family. And the goal of financial freedom, is something that one of the main things I was skeptical about in the beginning. But after attending a call like this and after, really figuring out what the opportunities were, that's also a goal that's in my future here. So, that's me in a nutshell.
All right. Thanks, Trish. So,
Yep.
Obviously we have, why we do this. We have a massive health crisis in America, in the world, because Beachbody is, right now it's only in the United States and Canada, but I can guarantee you we are, Carl Deichler, our CEO, has plans to spread, it all over the world. I would say that, Mexico and probably the UK would definitely be the next on the list of places to expand to. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was in 2017. So, the health crisis is people are obese, and we all know, that we all have friends and we have family that are overweight or obese, that, two out of every three, or 2/3 of the US adults and 2 out of 5 children are obese. So it's definitely, it's something that I feel good about with Beachbody, because, other companies like Beachbody that are multi-level marketing companies, probably like Mary Kay or Tupperware or, Avon or whatever. But, we're not just selling products to people that they really don't need. We are offering people solutions that really could save their lives. We are helping people get healthy and get fit, and we're not offering them crazy solutions like pills or wraps or things like that. We're offering them real solutions like real exercise, diet, and nutrition. And that's why I love this company, because if it was anything else, I would not get into it. And even though, we're going to work as hard as we can to put a dent in this crisis, it's going to continue, and Beachbody is just going to continue to grow, and we're going to need more coaches to help fight this problem. So there's 3 types of coaches, and these are just kind of buckets that I put them in, not that Beachbody considers a coach any differently. Whether you want to work the business or not, a coach is a coach as far as Beachbody is concerned. But as far as what we like to refer people into buckets as coaches, is you could be a coach just for the discount. Like when I originally signed up, I was just in it for the discount. I told my coach that I didn't want to work the business, that I just wanted to receive, that $30 discount on my Shakeology and save 25% on any of the workout programs that I bought in the future. And a lot of coaches do that. They just want the discount, and they want, the additional accountability and to be part of our team. And that's cool. If that's all you want out of this, there's no shame in that. And you can be a coach with us and still, participate in everything that we have to offer. The second type of coach is those that, what I call a hobby coach. They like the discount, they like working out, and occasionally they might refer a friend or family member. And if they do, they'll get a 25% commission off of anybody that they refer to Beachbody. But they're not really interested in making money in it or doing anything else, And then there's the type of coach like me and Trish and Brian and a lot of other coaches that are on this call that are passionate about this business, this company, the products that we offer. We want to help as many people as possible, and we want to make money doing it. So there's nothing wrong with making money. There's nothing wrong with helping people, and at the same time, getting your financial dreams to come true. And those dreams could be, those are what we call your why. So if your why is to be able to stay at home with your kids, that is an awesome goal. And Beachbody can help make that happen. So if you want to be that, what we call a business builder, then, I'm going to help you, and your coach is going to help you know how to do that. And we're going to teach you, and we're going to train you, and we're going to mentor you on how to do that, if that's what you want to do. So.
Alrighty. So what makes Team Beachbody unique? So you see a little chart here, how it has fitness, nutrition, peer support, and rewards. So I don't know about anybody else on the call, but prior to Beachbody, I tried so many different things to, reach my health and fitness goals, working out in the gym for hours at a time, juicing diets where I would, eat no solid food for like a week. I mean, I was like insane. Things off of infomercials that, are never going to work, but you just, are up at 3 a.m. I work night shift. What else do you have to do but buy stuff that's not going to work? So, it wasn't, even when I started doing Beachbody things, at first I kind of like wanted to just dip my, everybody thinks that they know what's going to work for them for whatever reason. So it's like, you see the whole package, but you're like, I don't want to spend up money for all that. So I'll just buy this portion of it, and that's going to be what works for me. Well, then it doesn't. So then you're like, okay, well, maybe I'll try that. It wasn't until I, got over my own, thoughts that I could do it myself, and said, well, maybe they put this program together for a reason. So, and when I finally got the fitness program, the nutrition plan, the Shakeology, I was accountable in my Facebook support groups as a coach. So I was accountable for myself and to motivate other people. And the rewards that we're going to talk about that Beachbody offers, it wasn't until I had all of the components together that I've been able to be successful with my own health and fitness journey. So that's why Beachbody is unique, because they offer all the components that you need to be successful, not just one, over the other. It's really the whole package. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what is a coach? So, like I said before, when Greg first said, oh, hey, Trish, do you want to be a coach? My first thought was, no, but I have a friend who goes to the gym, 7 days a week for 4 hours. That's like super buff. Like, he'd probably make a good coach. I'll like refer him to you, like, you think that you have to be a fitness or nutrition expert, or you have to already be at your fitness goals, like in tip top shape. Or some kind of experienced salesperson that knows how to, like, go door to door and say, hey, do you want to buy this program? Want to buy this program? Something like that. Like, that's just like the first thing that popped into my mind. And I'm sure a lot of you, when you hear the word coach, it's kind of, what you picture. But that's absolutely not what Beachbody coaching is. I became a coach on day one. When I look at my before picture, 20 pounds ago, I was a coach from that moment, and I certainly wasn't in any kind of, tip-top shape. So instead, a coach actually is someone that, has a journey to go on themselves and is open to sharing their personal journey with other people. People are attracted to the positivity, your transformation, seeing something that works. They want to have those changes for themselves. So just by sharing your own journey, being proof that the products work, because once you start actually doing the product, you're going to, if you haven't already, then you're going to see that it works for sure. If you do it how it's designed to do. So just by improving and developing yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever, then and sharing that with other people, that's what a Beachbody coach is. So it's really something that you can do, just like anyone else could. They don't have to be, a fitness nutrition expert. And a lot of times people are more intimidated by someone that's already at their fitness goals as compared to like a real person who's going through that whole journey right in front of, their eyes. So, at any point that you're in on your own personal journey, you could be a Beachbody coach, basically is what I'm trying to say. All right, next. Oh, that's good.
Okay.
All right.
So is this a pyramid scheme? So I made a post on that this week. So hopefully you guys saw that. But, obviously it's not a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is illegal, if you want to know. Now, a lot of people say, well, it's a multi-level marketing, and they just equate that with a pyramid scheme. But it's not. It's like, yes, we are in a pyramid structure because, yes, I can sign up Trisha as a coach, and then she can sign somebody under her as a coach. But we don't make any money off of signing people up. It does us, we get nothing from, if I sign up Trisha and she does nothing, I don't make any money, so it's all I'm doing is giving her the opportunity to have, a business and to do something with it. And if she does, then I will make a small bonus off of what she's doing. So in that aspect, we do that. That's the benefit of having, the pyramid structure and the multi-level marketing, where you can make bonuses off of what your team does, and that gives you the residual income that we're all looking for, right? Because I know this guy who was in he was in construction, and he ran his own construction company, and he said that he took off one week in like, I don't know how long, he took off a week and left his guys to build this house themselves. When he came back, he found out that they had built the roof all wrong. He had to rip it off, and it cost him like $20,000. It was a $20,000 mistake, because he took time off. And, since he had his own company, he wasn't making money when he wasn't working, So, the great thing about this business and businesses like our business is I can take off. I could take off for a year, travel around the world, and my business is going to continue to grow. I don't have to work it. I don't have to manage it, So that's the beauty of building your own business, where you sign up, coaches who want to make a difference and who want to, help people and do great, and that's the beauty of this business. So,
and I just want to say too, like I said before about being a nurse and, the whole like manager, people that are above you, there might be thousands of coaches above me in this pyramid, but my success doesn't depend on anyone that's above me on that pyramid. My success depends on me. And so, you're not, under someone else's thumb. It's just, your future and your success depends on you. So,
you're right, Trish. And just one other thing you made me think of is a lot of people think, oh, well, if you don't get in at the top, you're not going to make money in this business. That's another fallacy. I mean, there are coaches who have come in the past year, and they've blown past me. They're making a lot more money than I am. And, likewise, I have, blown past a lot of people that are above me who came in the very beginning. So it's what you do. Your success is based upon you and not anybody else. So good point, Trish.
All right. Yep. So benefits of being a coach. I always get like scatterbrained when I look at this because I get so excited. But basically, like I just said, when you're a coach, you're like in control of your own business. You're the CEO of your own business. So you're setting your own work hours. You could do it part-time or full-time, based on your schedule, your life, things that you have to work around. You could do this online or in person. We're going to talk a little bit more about, things that you have to do, things that you can do. But and I mentioned about how you're just sharing your story, and that's going to be what attracts people to you. So again, it's up to you to see, how much effort and how much, what's the word I'm going to think of? I don't know, just based on how passionate you are about your business, you're going to get out what you put in, but it's convenient that you're able to work it around whatever you have going on in your life. So, and like I said, again, I have boy-girl twins that are 7. I work night shift. I'm in my scrubs. I'm going to work after this, and if this wasn't something that was, benefiting my life, my family, something that I didn't see like an awesome future for us then, I wouldn't be wasting my time, 11 months into it doing it pretty much. So, you can make it work around any schedule that you have. And, that's the benefit being a coach. It's up to you how to run it. All right, so now the good parts. We're gonna talk about the rewards that Beachbody offers. So remember I talked about having a fitness plan, nutrition, support, and the rewards. So, different things motivate different people to stay, to reach a certain goal. So for one person, it might be, just encouraging your friends or family is enough, and knowing that they're changing their lives and getting healthy, and the more people that you share your experience with, the more people you'll have join your little tribe and changing their lives and getting healthy. So that's, one reward that you're going to get. We kind of talked a little bit about the commissions, the 25% commission. There's bonuses involved based on how your team is doing, how many people are joining you, how your team's growing. But for me, one of the biggest incentives are the trips. So since I've been a coach, I've been able to go travel down to Huntington Beach to have, Beachbody meetings with my people from my team and people from other teams. I've flown out to Washington, D.C. to meet Greg and to, network with some of our team members and to go to some of the Beachbody conventions out there. When is it now? 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to Nashville for Team Summit. And I know that based on how I perform and based on, I don't know, it encourages me to stay on track with my fitness goals, because I don't want to show up to these places, and be like, oh, you're, I don't know, still 30 pounds overweight, so for me, it motivates me to stay on track with my fitness goals. And, based on how I've performed, my Nashville ticket was paid for by Beachbody. I got that for free. There's another, Greg goes on a trip or 2 every year that's completely paid for by Beachbody, based on, how the efforts that he's put in for his team. So, there are so many rewards and things that can motivate you to not only stay on your path of mental and physical transformation for yourself, but I lost my train of thought, but, and then on top of that, the recognition, every time you hit another milestone or hit another benchmark, Beachbody's going to recognize you. They're going to send you a little plaque, a little, card that says, awesome, you're in the next rank. They're going to send you little, wristbands and little trinkets, little shirts and things like that to help recognize you. And based on how high you go, I know Greg's been recognized even on stage at Summit, which is, like the biggest annual convention that Beachbody puts together. So the recognition is definitely one of the vital factors of being a coach. So that excitement of, being recognized is, helps you keep going too. So learning and personal development, so I never read a personal development book before I became a Beachbody coach, pretty much. And I would always think like, oh yeah, self-help books, I don't know. I just didn't even pay any attention to it. But it's one of the, another one of the vital behaviors of a Beachbody coach is to do personal development. You're improving yourself, not just by doing a workout program or something like that, but mentally, to where you're building your self-esteem, or learning time management skills, or learning how to lead other people and motivate other people. All these personal development skills, things that you probably admire about other people in your life, that can be you. And personal development is a way to learn these things. So yeah, there's a lot of rewards, I'm going over on and on about, but it's incentives that keep you on task for your business, and to help you have completely change your life mentally, physically, financially. It's all intertwined together. So Get something?
Yes, definitely.
All right.
So how to earn money. We talked about commissions, right? So anybody who signs up with you, you become their coach. They don't have to, go to you to buy something. They just go to Team Beachbody and you will automatically receive 25% commission off of anything that they buy from now on, once you become their coach. So that's a definite, huge advantage to becoming a coach and referring people. And just one other thing that we like to point out is, if you're drinking Shakeology, you love it, obviously. But if you refer 3 people to Beachbody who starts drinking Shakeology, well, yours is paid for. So, it's not hard to get your products paid for. And really, that's your first goal as a coach is to, get your products paid for. And then you can start making extra money. So a great way to make extra money is through team bonuses. And that's what we talked about. So once you sign up 2 coaches underneath you, you will advance to that next rank that Trish talked about of becoming an Emerald coach. And that's when you start getting bonuses based upon what your coaches are doing underneath you. Also, you have the ability to start earning free customers that Beachbody assigns to you. So every month, Beachbody assigns free customers to me, just because I am above an Emerald coach and because I am, helping at least 3 people get started with a Beachbody program every single month. And so they trust in me as a leader, just like they would trust in you, and they would give you free customers at that point. So, the next way to make money is through matching and quarterly bonuses, and you get those once you become a diamond coach. So a diamond coach has 2 emeralds and a total of 8 coaches. So that's a major milestone. Trish went emerald within her first 4 months. She went diamond within her first 4 months as a coach. And now she has the ability to earn matching bonuses and then eventually she'll get quarterly bonuses from the company. So, and the higher up you go, the bigger your quarterly bonuses get. So that's definitely an advantage. I know the highest rank gets about $50,000 a quarter. So that's a 15-star diamond. So what do we do as coaches? Obviously, we help people, right? We encourage people. We get them into our challenge groups, right? We try to get them started with a challenge pack, which includes both your workout program and your nutrition, your Shakeology. And then we as coaches, we run our groups together and we get our challengers all in a monthly group, a support group, a private group on Facebook. And we encourage them and we give them tips and advice. So that's what we do every single month. Through that process, we have become a great group of friends. Some of my closest friends are here as coaches, and we're a family. So we definitely want to, invite you guys to join us and to become part of our family.
All right. So do I have to sell? I kind of hit on this a little bit earlier, but you're certainly not going to be going door to door knocking, waking people up if they're night shift nurses, trying to sell something to somebody. You're sharing your journey, you're sharing your transformation story, you're sharing, the growth that you've had by becoming a coach. And, people are going to be attracted to that. And eventually, once they see how consistent you are, people are going to pop up and start asking you, how can I do that? How can I join that? What are you doing? Because I want to do it too. So you're not going to be selling anything like that. And a lot of people kind of feel like, oh, I'm going to feel like icky. I don't want to, feel like I'm bothering someone and like forcing them to buy something. We actually, do specific trainings as a team to go over specifically how to not come across that way. Because not only do you not want to feel that way, but we don't want you to go out and have to do that either. That's not what Beachbody coaching is. So if you're thinking that, oh, I'm a great salesman, I sold cars for, 20 years. I'll be great at selling this. Then, that's not exactly what Beachbody coaching is. So don't be worried if you're, kind of intimidated. I was like, the quietest person in school growing up. I was like, the first time I hosted one of these calls with Greg, I was like, oh gosh, like, please don't make me talk, kind of thing. Like, I was like the most introverted, shy person. And, Beachbody, like I said, our team, we teach you the ways to go about it so that you're specifically not feeling icky. And so no, you don't have to be like this creepo here. And not Greg, the guy on the picture. No selling. So what to expect from our team? We kind of gone over a lot of the things that our team offers, but if you're, like I said, I'm a nurse. So for me, computer things, networking things, like this was completely different from what I had gone to college for and had done as a career so far in my life. So it's kind of scary to think, oh, I've never done anything like this. How am I going to learn how to do this? We have trainings out the yazoo for anything that you ever could need or want to learn how to do, figure out how to do, or that could help your business get started and take off. Trainings from new coach all the way up to, training, even Greg still in trainings for his level. So you're never going to be alone. There's always going to be another training or somebody there that can push you in the right direction and say, oh, check this out, check this training out, whatever it's going to take to help your business. We do team calls like this Zoom call here where we're all Brady Bunch faced, together, and we kind of like brainstorm. We, talk about our struggles, what's working in our businesses so that we're, we can, I can say, oh, that worked for her. Maybe I could incorporate part of that into my business. Or if somebody's struggling with something that you've already mastered or had, work for you, then you share that with them. So we do team calls frequently, team building events, where we are networking and getting together, even, sorry, someone's knocking on the door. Can you get the door? Sorry guys. And, we meet up, outside of Facebook, outside of the computer, and we have team building motivational events where we are getting together. Like Greg said, we're friends. We're like a family. We, hang out whenever we can and, team build and socialize. So leadership trainings, I can go on about the trainings, but there's a lot of mentors or people that have already, reached a lot of the goals that we're like striving to attain for ourselves, and they come and do training specifically for our team and give us motivation, positive energy, and some little golden nuggets of things that we could incorporate into our business to help us move forward. So we have a Facebook team page, and a lot of Facebook groups, and even the Facebook chats where if it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm like, oh man, I need to know how to do this, I could send Greg a message in our Facebook group, or not just Greg, but like, we're all connected there, but anyone on our team, and usually within seconds somebody has an answer right there for you. So any question that you have, we're like right there 24/7 to help figure it out. And recognition, again, we always recognize each other for, our advancements, the things that, when someone's reached the Millionaires Club or the Half Millionaires Club, or, whatever goal they've attained, we share that to recognize, what everyone on the team is doing. And accountability is huge. Like if I had a long week at work, I picked up extra shifts at work, Greg's messaged me like, Trish, I haven't seen you, like, what are you doing? Are you hitting your goal this month? So even, where no one's 100% motivated and dedicated all of the time. And like those times where you like would let yourself give up or say, oh, this didn't work for me. So you just kind of like drop off. Someone's going to be there to like message you and pull you back in, and remind you what your why was, when you started out. So there you go. Yep. How much time is required? So, I just like looking at this picture because I just picture my boy-girl twins every time I see it, to remind me that, one of the reasons that when I first was asked to be a coach, I thought, I don't have time to do that. I work 12-hour shifts. I have kids, running amok around my house. I have stuff to do, stuff to clean, places to go. How much time is this going to take? And, honestly, you make time for the things that are, really important. So there's always ways to juggle even a busy, hectic schedule that you already think that you have going on. There's always ways to juggle, but absolutely zero time is required from you to be a Beachbody coach. You're not forced to really do anything that you don't want to do. So if you don't hit a certain, if you don't put in a certain amount of hours that week, nothing's going to happen as far as you're still going to, have the title of a Beachbody coach. But you definitely, as far as advancing and growing your team and helping others, you're going to get out what you put in. So, but it's definitely possible for, a full-time working person, someone that has a family, someone that has other obligations. It's definitely doable to work Beachbody coaching into your life, whatever that might mean for you. And where will I find people who are interested? So most people are on Facebook and use it, pretty frequently. Some people are more into Instagram. I think that's becoming more popular, Twitter. There's a lot of different ways to, grow your Beachbody business based on what you know or what you prefer or what you like. And we have trainings for each and every one. So, we will help you figure out what would work best for you, but you can find people literally anywhere, to be interested in. And a lot of the trainings that we do, especially for a new coach starting out, are to share with you what ways are working for us, what we found that's worked. And so we've kind of especially Greg, been working out the kinks for the past 4 or 5 years, and we share that with you from the start so that you're not thinking, how am I going to do this? Where am I going to find people? What's my first step going to be? So we're going to help you figure that out.
Okay. So what are your options? Well, one, you can remain a customer, right? Just doing your workout program, paying full price for your Shakeology, paying full price for your future workout programs, or, well, I did that backwards, didn't I? So, or you become a coach and you can save that 25% that we talked about. And you can help other people and you can refer people. So those are your two options, coach or customer. If you want to become a coach, which I hope you guys do, there is a couple different ways to sign up. If you have purchased a challenge pack in the past, or if you want to purchase one when you sign up, which is the preferred way, then your coach sign-up fee will be waived. So to sign up to be a coach, there's a $39.95 fee. And if you purchased Challenge Pack in the past or you want to purchase one now, it's completely waived. The only thing you would pay for is the Challenge Pack. Then there's only a monthly coach fee of $15.95. So we definitely recommend getting the Challenge Pack. Even if you purchased a Challenge Pack in the past, I still recommend getting another Challenge Pack when you sign up, because that's your last opportunity to get a Challenge Pack, because coaches can't have Challenge Packs. They can't buy Challenge Packs anymore because Challenge Packs are already discounted at the coach price, so they don't offer Challenge Packs to us. So, I just tell people, if you're already on Shakeology, if you purchased Challenge Pack in the past, just cancel your existing Shakeology, sign up as a coach, and buy a Challenge Pack when you sign up, and you'll get that, 21-day fix extreme for basically free, with the purchase of your Shakeology for that month that you would have paid anyway. And you get to be a coach for free. So you could also just buy Shakeology HD or just buy a fitness program, and in both of those cases, you'd have to pay that $39.95 coach fee. So there's really no reason to pay that $39.95 fee. You just sign up with a Challenge Pack, because that's going to give you everything that you need to be successful as a coach. You're going to be on Shakeology Home Direct, and you're going to have a workout program that you can start doing. Which is critical for us as coaches, right? To be a product of the product. So here's that $15.95 monthly coach fee that I talked about. You know, $16 a month is really nothing. I know that most of us will think nothing about going out to lunch and dropping, you know, more than that, or, you know, paying into Netflix, you know, or whatever. So really, you know, this is a nominal fee that Beachbody charges, and look at everything that they give you for that fee. They give you, you know, tons of training in the Coach Online Office. They give you media promotions. They give you 3 free websites. You'll have a coach website, you'll have a Shakeology website, and an Ultimate Reset website. There is everything that you need to run your business. Beachbody gives to you, like in the form of reports and alerts, and you know, you email and everything else that you need. They provide, you know, technical support. I mean, the great thing about Beachbody is, like, you don't have to, you know, have inventory. You don't, you know, if you go work for Mary Kay, I've heard that they require you to buy like $500 worth of stuff and store it in your garage, you know, that you will then have to be responsible for giving out to people, or, you know, long and burger baskets that you have to lug around. You know, Beachbody does all the fulfillment for you. We don't have to do anything as coaches. You know, we just have to refer people to Team Beachbody website, and they handle everything else. So that's all covered. Everything that they provide, you know, the training, the success on demand, all that stuff that I talked about, that's all covered in the coach fee. So, and even if you just want to be a discount coach, it's still worth it, because you're going to save, you know, $32 a month on Shakeology, and the coach fee is only $16. So you're still going to save an additional $16 on your Shakeology. So even if you did nothing else but get the discount and stay accountable to your fitness, it's still worth it financially to be a coach.
And if you are an active or a veteran of the military, then all those fees that Greg just talked about are waived. So the coach sign-up fee, no matter if you get the challenge pack or not, you know, you can become a coach for free. That $39.95 fee is waived, and as well as the $15.95 monthly fee. So, you know, for the military, there's literally no reason to not become a coach, because you're not having any of the monthly fees associated with, you know, your coaching business. So 100% free. You know, like my dad was in the Army, you know, retired from the Army, and when he tried to assimilate back into like the workforce after he retired, you know, it was really difficult for him. And I know a lot of my friends whose husbands are in the military, or were in the military, or they themselves were in the military. You know, sometimes it's hard to transition from one to the other, you know, once you're out of the military. So this is an awesome, you know, resource for military friends who are looking for ways to make a little bit of money for their family, you know, and they, Beachbody recognizes the military by waiving these monthly fees. And then also, a lot of times, you know, my friends whose husbands are in the military, you know, while the wife is at home while he's off deployed, you know, it gives the wife something to do that's productive for the family, you know, and like a good support system for, you know, military families while one, you know, may be off on deployment. So if you're military or a veteran, or you have friends or family that are a military veteran, then you definitely should talk to them about this coaching opportunity, because, you know, it's an amazing opportunity, especially for military folks. All right.
Okay, so.
All right. So in the next 24 hours, whoever invited you, you know, whoever your coach is or would be, will follow up with you. And if they don't, then you should definitely, you know, knock, say, hey, you didn't follow up with me. I saw this coaching opportunity video, and, you know, I have questions or whatever. But, you know, they're going to figure out what you liked about the presentation. What could they clarify of what we went over? You know, do you have your own vision or goals that you think Team Beachbody coaching could help you achieve, and especially if you are ready to join our team to achieve those goals, then we want to know and we want to help you get started. So do you guys have any questions? Excuse me, I'm closing my door.
And you guys can see that you can still be a mom and, you know, work from home. And
you can be a mom, you can be a nurse, you can be anything, and make it work.
Most Beachbody coaches do their work from their phone, so you can work anywhere, any time. So anybody have any questions? Anything we didn't answer or didn't talk about?
I know I was probably like a lot of you when I started out. Like I said, I was like super shy. Like, there's no way in hell I'm, unmuting myself to say anything. But if you have, a question that you just don't want, maybe you'll think of it as soon as we hang up, or you just don't want to ask us, then for sure reach out to your coach or private message any of us after the call, and we could clarify or help answer whatever questions you have. But hopefully we showed you that all the benefits that there are, and how for anybody can do it. So if you're intimidated and thinking that you're not good enough to be a coach, then hopefully we showed you that this is for anybody, any lifestyle. And let's see, we have a question from Jeremy. There's just a form on the in the office, so your coach can send you a link to the form, and it's really simple. They just ask you, put your name in and what date you got once you got the challenge pack or something. It's like a 2-second click, submit, and then within like 3 days they will refund you that $39.95. So if Brian's your coach, right?
Yeah, I can get with you on that, Jeremy. But yeah, Trisha's right. And then you can also do it once you sign up. You have to pay the $40 fee, and then you can contact coach. Once you guys become coaches, you have a different support tool, which is Coach Relations. So right now, as a customer, you have to go through customer support. You call them up, you might be on hold for a while. Coach Relations, you're dealing with a step above customer support. These are support specialists that deal only with coaches, only with us coaches. So once you become a coach, you can even call them up. They'll look up your account, see you bought the challenge pack, blah, 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 and they will refund your money. So you can do it through the chat, online live chat, which is what I always use because it's so easy, or call Coach Relations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like Greg said, like it's, if you look into another program that you might use in the future or whatever, it's like really beneficial to just go ahead and get another challenge pack, so you could go that route too. And
yeah, and a lot of people think, even if they sign up as coaches, they think, I'm not ready to coach people, or I'm not ready to start working a business. But, don't think that way, guys, because you in your journey is going to inspire so many more people. You saying, come join me, come work out with me, that's so many more people are going to want to follow you, than me getting on there and saying, I've already lost 40 pounds and, who wants to come join me, So, I mean, so don't think that, you may not be ready to start coaching, or you may not be at your goal yet, or you may not be a personal trainer, or whatever excuses are going on in your head. Trust me, we have coaches, at all points, all over the country, all stages of life, who are very successful. I know Brian, he lost 90 pounds, and he became a coach before he reached his goal, about halfway, and started helping people and started inspiring people. So anybody else have any questions, thoughts, fears?
I have a question.
Yeah. Sorry, you already asked your question, Jeremy.
Oh.
It's okay. I never shut up, so I'm good with that. So my question is, I'm different. I'm on the on-demand program. So I bought a challenge pack and I actually gave it to my wife. I got her started on it. How does that differ as far as from a coaching perspective? Since I'm doing the on-demand, so I have like that quarterly that I have to pay as opposed to just buying challenge pack after new routine.
You want to take that one, Brian?
Yeah, well, you won't be buying any more challenge packs anymore. As your coach, you can. It doesn't matter. Your Beachbody on Demand. You can use that as your program. You do still get charged that $40 or $39, whatever it is, $38.95 or whatever, every quarter. So even us coaches, we have to pay the club. It's the club membership fee if we want to keep that. But that's every quarter, and you get your on demand. What was your specific question though? Was that it?
As far as if there's any difference between a lot of coaches don't use the on demand; they buy the program separately. Whereas I'm using the on demand service.
Yeah, really, it makes no difference whatsoever, Jeremy. I mean, I would say most coaches are now moving over to the on-demand because all of us coaches have the on-demand as well as the DVDs, but the on-demand is just so nice to go in and pick whatever program you want. You don't have to deal with the DVDs. So I mean, it makes no difference in how we coach. It's just how you are choosing to display the workout, to do the workout. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you're thinking, I'm spending $39.95, which you're going to get waived and sent back. But if you're thinking, I have to pay the $15 a month plus $39 every, 3 or 4 months, really if you add those up and compare to the cost it would take you to start any other business in America, like a Dunkin' Donuts or whatever kind of business, then the piddly $15 a month and then this $39, it's nothing. So I know I go to Target and buy a thing of eggs is my goal, and I come out spending $200 every dang time, so it's I think what's this
right. I mean, this has the potential to be a $1 million or multi-million dollar a year business for you. Literally, seriously, there are lots of coaches that I know that I'm friends with who are making millions of dollars a year. I mean, what other business could you possibly get in for $15 a month? Just think about if you were open a Chick-fil-A franchise or any other franchise in America, how much would that cost you, to start any type of other business in America? So, I mean, what you get, the potential of what you get is amazing. And it's so easy and it's so risk-free. And honestly, that's why a lot of coaches don't do anything with it, because it's so easy to get into. It costs you nothing. It requires nothing of you. So a lot of coaches don't take advantage of it. But if you put the work in, if you treat it like a job, if you treat it like a business, it will pay you like one. I promise you.
Yeah, and I've been in it for less than a year. I started out with a challenge pack, so I've paid for my challenge pack. I paid for my monthly Shakeology, my monthly coaching fees, my quarterly on-demand fees, and I've made back financially more than I've put into it for sure, so, and everything that you spend as far as Beachbody stuff, it's just like an investment in yourself, like I said, I've lost, 25 pounds. Greg was able to get off of blood pressure medicine. For goodness sakes, you're making an investment in your health and your future in your life. So, yeah.
Yep. Okay, well, it's been an hour, so if no more questions, we'll wrap it up.
All right. Yep. Thanks, guys, for joining. Maggie's ready. I can tell. She's ready to go.
Yep. And SB's going to sign up on Friday, so
she's ready. Yep.
And if you like, okay, good, Jeremy. Jeremy messaged me privately, and then I messaged him back. During the call, Jeremy signed up. He's a coach.
Awesome.
That's why you're like, okay, now how do I get my $39.95 back?
Yeah, because you got to tell him.
I figured that'd be evident, like after I started asking that question, but Brian needed a little bit more nudging.
I needed a little bit. He sent me the welcome email.
There you go.
Congratulations, Jeremy. Awesome. I'm going to add you to our groups and introduce you to everyone in our coaching groups. I'll do that in the morning.
I must say I'm scared of these other coaches you're talking about a Chick-fil-A business and a Dunkin' Donut business. I don't know about you guys, but I'm eating salads all day. What are you guys doing over there?
Yeah.
No, I don't know any coaches that are doing that, but
I mean, I guess it would be, beneficial to your Beachbody business if you owned a fast food restaurant chain.
it would, yeah. You could fatten
Getting
them
both
up
sides.
So you're giving them the problem, and then here's the solution.
Exactly. Here's the solution. Yeah. Playing both sides of it.
There's tons of other people out there, and Greg, I think you mentioned this. The problem is epidemic. I hate to say this, and I hope one day I never have to say this, but it's not going away. There is always going to be people, and lots of people that can benefit from what we are doing, can benefit from our products. I'll share something with you guys, a secret. Products are great. We use them. Be proof of the products. Shakeology is amazing. Okay, it does a lot. The workout programs are awesome. What the celebrity trainers do, what Beachbody, their whole research team, how far it has come since P90X is amazing. The supplements are the biggest thing about Beachbody, and why everyone is so successful is the product of support that we offer. That is the product. That is why I am successful with 100-pound weight loss. That's why Greg has been successful, Trisha has been successful, and many of you guys here have been successful. I mean, you've experienced it, that support structure. Nothing else in the world is like that. And Beachbody is just getting started. We're a baby company. We're a baby company. You might not think that, big, but right now you talk to people about Beachbody. Maybe you ask 10 people, about Beachbody. Maybe 2-3 of them say, "Oh yeah, isn't that P90X thing?" A couple years from now, 9 out of 10 people are gonna say, "Oh yeah, I know Beachbody. Who's your coach?" Oh, just like talking about, like a doctor or your pharmacist, or who's your doctor? It's gonna be the same thing. Who's your Beachbody coach? So you guys are getting here and doing this, at a great time, a great opportunity right now to get in here and start doing this, because the quicker you get in, I mean, you're going to be, anybody can be successful at anything, but it is true. Like, I said, the only thing I regret, and I'll end it here because I can talk forever. The only thing I regret about becoming a Beachbody coach is telling Greg no 3 times before I finally said yes. That's the only thing I kick myself with nowadays, because I could have been that much further towards my goal and my vision if I said yes that first time that he asked me. Now, I didn't know much about it, just like you talked about before, so I was unsure. But that's the only thing I regret, is not saying yes when he first asked me. Other than that, it has been the ride of my life. And I would, unbelievable. Financial wise, yes, awesome. But the people, talking to you guys, doing calls like this, all the people that I get to help, all the different events I get to go to, man, a couple months ago, sitting there shaking, hugging Autumn, hugging her, up on stage, giving her a nice big hug. What? Is this me? It's crazy. It's really crazy, and it's just so amazing. And I hope you guys really think about it. And, and there's really nothing to lose.
And in 2 weeks, Brian's going to be walking across stage in front of 30,000 people. So getting recognized for what he achieved this year.
Awesome.
Incredible.
And Greg and I will be down, maybe not in the front row, but in those 30,000 people cheering our buddy on.
That's right.
guys are you're giving me goosebumps.
Make them cry, guys. Let's make them cry.
All right, guys.